This is Mamuni. Thank you so much for being Amar Baba.
Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. In this video, I'm going to discuss how to prepare a redrafted trial balance. So let's get started. Chalo, shuru kara jak. What is redrafted trial balance? Preparing a corrected trial balance after detecting and rectifying the errors is known as redrafting of a trial balance or redrafted trial balance. Okay, so chalo আমরা প্রবলেমটা দেখি. Let's go through the problem. Trial balance, this is the problem. The following is the trial balance prepared by an inexperienced accountant. Redraft it in a correct form. Trial balance as on 31st March 2022. Name of accounts are given here. The total of debit column is 1,60,000 and the total of credit column is 1,60,000. এখানে একটা ট্রায়াল ব্যালেন্স দেওয়া আছে যেটা একজন ইনএক্সপিরিয়েন্স অ্যাকাউন্টেন্ট প্রিপেয়ার করেছে। কতগুলো অ্যাকাউন্টস ক্রেডিট হবে সেটা সে ডেবিট করেছে বা কতগুলো অ্যাকাউন্টস ডেবিট হবে সেটা সে ক্রেডিট করেছে। এই ইনএক্সপিরিয়েন্স অ্যাকাউন্টেন্ট ট্রায়াল ব্যালেন্সটা ভুল প্রিপেয়ার করেছে। It has been wrongly prepared. যদিও ট্রায়াল ব্যালেন্স ট্যালি করেছে but it has been wrongly prepared because some of the accounts should have been debited but অ্যাকাউন্টেন্ট কী করেছে ওগুলোকে ক্রেডিট করে দিয়েছে। Some of the accounts should have been credited, অ্যাকাউন্টেন্ট কী করেছে সেগুলো ডেবিট করে দিয়েছে। তো এটা কেন হয়েছে? বিকজ উনি ইনএক্সপিরিয়েন্স বা তার কোনো এক্সপিরিয়েন্স নেই, সে ভুল করেছে। এবার আমাদের কাজ কি? What is our job? Our job is to detect the errors and rectify the errors. Let us prepare a corrected or redrafted trial balance. Okay. The first account is cash, 70,000, which is wrongly posted in the credit column. Cash is always a debit balance. So let's write. So cash, 70,000 has been wrongly written in the credit column, but cash is a debit balance, 70,000. So it should be in the debit column. Why is cash debit? Because cash falls under real account. According to real account, what comes in is debit. Here, cash comes into the business. So cash should be debited. Understood? Let's say the next account. Capital account, 80,000. Which is again wrongly written in the debit column. Capital is a credit balance, so it should be written in the credit column. Always remember, capital is a credit balance and it should be written in the credit column, but here the accountant has written wrongly in the debit column. So let's rectify capital. And one more thing, যদি ওরা বলতো give reasons for the rectification, তোমাকে reasons দিতে হতো। যেরকম আমি তোমাদের বলে দিচ্ছি কেন ক্যাপিটাল ক্রেডিট হচ্ছে, সেটা তোমাদের বিলো দ্য ট্রায়াল ব্যালেন্স একটা শর্ট নোট লিখতে হবে। আন্ডারস্টুড? লেটস রাইট ক্যাপিটাল। সো ক্যাপিটাল 80,000. Capital is a credit balance. Why capital is a credit balance? Because capital comes under personal account. According to personal account, the giver of the benefit is credit. Here, the proprietor is the giver of capital. So, capital account will be credited. Understood? Let's say the next account. The next account is loan taken from bank, 50,000, which is again wrongly written in the debit column, should have been written in the credit column because loan taken from bank is a credit balance. Why loan taken from bank is a credit balance? Because loan taken from bank comes under personal account. According to personal account, the giver of the benefit is credit. Here, bank is the giver of loan. So, loan taken from bank will be credited. Understood? Let's write. Loan taken from bank, which has been wrongly written in the debit column. Now, let us rectify. 50,000 should have been written in the credit column, but the accountant has written loan taken from bank in the debit column, which is absolutely wrong. So loan taken from bank is a credit balance. Let's see the next account. Interest on loan has been written correctly in the debit column. Why? Because interest on loan is a debit balance. When you're taking loan from bank, you have to pay some interest. So interest on loan falls under nominal account. According to nominal account, all losses and expenses debit. Here, interest on loan is an expense for the business. So interest on loan will be debited. Understood? যখনই তুমি ব্যাংক থেকে কোনো লোন নেবে, তোমাকে কি করতে হবে? ইন্টারেস্ট পেমেন্ট করতে হবে। সেই ইন্টারেস্টটা কি? is an expense for the business, and interest on loan falls under nominal account. Nominal account কি হয়? According to nominal account, all losses and expenses debit. Since interest on loan is an expense, interest on loan will be debited. Here, interest on loan has been written correctly in the debit column. Okay, so let's write interest on loan. $5,000. Interest on loan is a debit balance. So let's see the next account. Sales account. Sales is a credit balance which has been written correctly in the credit column. So let's write why sales is a credit balance? Because sales falls under real account as well as nominal account. According to real account, what goes out is credit. Here, when goods are sold, goods go out from the business. So sales account will be credited. According to nominal account, all incomes and gains credit. Here, when goods are sold, money comes in. So sales is an income for the business. So sales account will be credited. Understood? So let's write sales, which has been correctly written in the credit column. Sales is a credit balance. So now let's see the next account. Purchases, which has been wrongly written in the credit column since purchases is a debit balance. Why purchases is a debit balance? Because purchases falls under real account as well as nominal account. According to real account, what comes in is debit. When goods are purchased, goods come into the business. So purchases account will be debited. According to nominal account, when goods are purchased, money goes out. So purchases is an expense for the business because according to nominal account, all losses and expenses debit. So purchases will be debited. Understood? So let's write purchases 20,000. Purchases is a debit balance. 20,000. So let's see the next account. Goodwill is a debit balance and the content has written correctly. Goodwill 20,000. Why goodwill is a debit balance? Because goodwill is an asset. Goodwill falls under real account. According to real account, what comes in is debit. So when goodwill comes into the business, goodwill will be debited. Understood? Though goodwill is an fictitious asset. Okay, how much is goodwill? Goodwill is 20,000 and it has been written correctly in the debit column, 20,000. So let's see the next account. Life insurance premium, 5,000. Life insurance premium is a debit balance which has been correctly written. Always remember, private expenses of the proprietor is known as drawings. Though we are not preparing journal entries, we'll write life insurance premium. Had we written in the form of journal entry, life insurance premium would not have appeared. We would have termed life insurance premium as drawings account. Okay. So life insurance premium falls under personal account. According to personal account, the receiver of the benefit is debit. Here, when the proprietor withdraws money for his personal expense for paying life insurance premium is the receiver of money. Okay. So life insurance premium will be debited. Understood? And the accountant has written correctly 5,000. So let's write life insurance premium 5,000. Life insurance premium. $5,000. So let's see the last account. Loan given to Pooja. Loan given to Pooja is a debit balance and the content has written wrongly in the credit column. See the difference. Loan taken from bank is a credit balance and loan given to Pooja is a debit balance. Why? Loan taken from bank also falls under personal account. Here, bank is the giver of the benefit. So, loan taken from bank will be credited. Here, loan given to Pooja. So, Pooja is the receiver of loan. Loan given to Pooja also falls under personal account. Here, Pooja is the receiver of loan. So, loan given to Pooja will be debited. This is the difference. Understood? So, let's write. Loan given to Pooja is a debit balance. Is a debit balance. How much? 40,000. So, we have finished writing all the accounts. Now, let's calculate the total of debit column and the total of credit column. Let's do it. The total of debit column is 1,60,000 and the total of credit column is 80,000 plus 50,000 plus 30,000. That will give you 1,60,000 as well. So, the total of debit column is equal to the total of credit column. So, the trial balance did tally. See, the debit column total is 1,60,000 and the credit column total is also 1,60,000. So, the total of debit column is equal to the total of credit column. So, the trial balance did tally. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for your precious time. I sincerely hope this was useful. And before I fade out, please remember, politeness is an invaluable asset of a human being. So never be rude to others because your behavior speaks for you. Bye-bye. Take care. Stay safe and stay blessed always.